Hi, I'm Stuart. I'm the founder of saasyDB, which is a SaaS company database for marketers with leads not found elsewhere. A little bit of my history. I started a screen printing company 20 years ago, almost 20 years ago. I pivoted into, I got into startups instead about 12 years ago. 4 years ago, I had an idea for a different way to research employees and find their email addresses that weren't publicly available. Wrote an algorithm for that. Wrote a research system built around that idea. I pivoted a couple of times, ended up focused on SaaS company data because that's what people said they wanted and they said was hard to find quality SaaS company data. So that's what I do now. I research SaaS companies. I compile the data into this database. This is a custom built database to serve the data to you. So I spend my days working on the research system to improve it, using the research system, building this database app, marketing all this stuff, and trying to get lovely folks like you to use it. So here's how it works. There's two pages. There's a company search page, which is what it originally launched with about 2 years ago now. So if you're looking for company information, this is where you want to be. If you're looking for employee information, you want to be on the employee search page, but we'll get to that in a minute. So if you know the company's name, obviously you can use the company name filter. Otherwise, you can search by focuses or what industries they're in. But both of those, they're almost interchangeable. Basically, if you can search for different industries or focuses. Like if you wanted to search, crypto, if you wanted to search AI, if you wanted to search automotive, restaurant, whatever, I would use those two to play around so we can narrow down. The most powerful filter is going to be the description keyword filter. So you can narrow down if you're looking for specific niches or anything, MarTech or finance related SaaS companies. I would probably use the description keyword filter the most. The headquarter filter is if you're trying to find like companies specifically in, New York City or Paris or Helsinki, or I would use this for if you are targeting a city. If you're targeting a country, you should definitely use the country filter because every company entry is standardized into the countries you see here. So you can get real specific and, choose as many as you need and narrow it down. I want to build in a region filter to save time if you're trying to target like EU or, DACH or MENA or whatever. But yeah, you can combine filters. There's an employee range filter, so you can narrow down by headcount. So like, smaller to larger companies. Also, you can search based on most recent funding round when that information is available. So let's say you wanted to do American SaaS companies that have done a series A or B, apply filters. All right, 1,300, something come up. Let's say I wanted to loosen that and just have American SaaS companies, 27,000 something. And let's say I wanted to look for ones that had finance in their description. So there. So that's, you can narrow down pretty precisely what you're looking for. You'll see that there's the padlock here. Some of the companies have employee information researched. I haven't researched all of them yet. That's the plan. Researching the employees takes a lot longer than the companies, so that's still a work in progress. And I'm also re-researching companies when their data gets a little bit old, so I can keep everything fresh, up to date. So if you can export all the employees at a company from this page if you wish. I'm eventually going to remove the employees from this page and keep it just company data. Because if you're researching employees, you should really do it through here. So the employee search page lets you obviously research employees. If you have, who you're looking for, like head of growth, CEO, founder, whatever, you can use the job title keyword filter. Very soon you'll be able to use comma separated. So you'll be able to put in up to 10 at a time. That's been a work in progress. I should deploy it tomorrow. We'll see. So this should be live by the time you see this video. So it's the same kind of filters as the company search page, except for you can also do employee related stuff, job title keywords. There's also, I try to departmentalize everybody into one of 16 job departments, or put them into one of 200 predefined job roles, just to make it easier to go through. And so let's say you wanted to look for founders at, not tiny, but not too big, of SaaS companies in, say, France. Okay. So 225 people come up as founders in French SaaS companies of that size. You'll see here that it says export all filtered and use 142 credits. 1 credit unlocks everybody at a company. Like a credit unlocks the company and all the employee information. So you can pull any employee you want from the company once you've unlocked it. You can also have access to future research if I expand the employees that I have information on. Here, if you're in a free plan, when you sign up, you won't have access to this button, I don't think. But if you do have any sort of paid plan, you'll be able to use the credit to export them all. And that's what you do. Narrow down who you're looking for, export them. You get a CSV file with information about them and their company, and you can use it to target them as you wish. And that's about it. It's a very niche database focused on SaaS companies only. And there's different pricing plans. So right now we have company research. If you're looking for just company data, $497 a year. There might still be this early bird discount because it's kind of a new plan when you sign up, and that will give you access to all the company search information. If you want information on the people that work there, with the monthly plan, you can unlock 3,000 companies per month. Those stay unlocked forever. So then you can go through and get the information about employees at 3,000 different companies a month to fill your outbound campaigns or do whatever you need to do. Also, with a plan like this, you have access to all the company data. And then if you want to go nuts and you need a lot of information for your outbound campaigns, or if you're using it for clients or whatever, if you have an agency, the unlimited annual plan would probably make sense. It's $1,500 a year. I thought it was clever to do this $125 a month paid annually to try and make it look, very comparable to this plan. But then you have unlimited access to company data, employee data. So that's how the pricing plans work currently. And I'm thinking hard about doing a pay-as-you-go plan. Get in touch with me if you're interested in that, I can just manually do it for you. But paid as you go would be, obviously, if you are not on one of these plans and you search for data, and you target 4,000 founders at SaaS companies in Germany or whatever, it would calculate what that sliver of data would be, so you can just pay on the spot, $12 or $38 or whatever it works out to be credit wise, and just have your data without subscribing. Same with company search. I'll have pay as you go for that. So that's how it is now. If you have any questions, let me know. If you want to try it out, let me know. If you want more credits, let me know. I'm happy to help you. We can do a demo call if you need. But yeah, this is what I'm passionately working on every day. Let me know how I can help you get started. Thanks.